Welcome back. Welcome back. I can't do that, man. And I don't even know the show, but for some reason I know the song to the beginning of the show. But anyway, onward. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for checking this out. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. All right. We got to take a moment. We got to take a moment because this was a big one to celebrate Hailey Van Lovely herself, Hailey Van Lith, and her third straight appearance in the final eight, in the Elite Eight for three different teams. Louisville, LSU, where she clearly was not the problem, and now TCU having their greatest season in program history. First, I don't even remember the numbers now. What is it? First Big Ten tourney championship since what, '06, first NCAA tournament appearance since '09-10, and Hailey Van Lith has led the way and been an absolute huge part of that. And you can see number 2 seed TCU upset. Well, I guess it's not an upset. A lot of us would assume it would be an upset, right? I think a lot of people felt that despite some troubles there at the end of the regular season, Notre Dame was probably the favorite, but TCU handled their business 71-62, and they now head into the Elite Eight, into the Final Eight, which what do we call it nowadays? I forget. The Elite Eight sounds better to me. We've got the Final Four already. But anyway, where they will take on number 1 seed Texas. You know what's funny? I wish I could remember who it was. Someone said to me, I think the last Hailey Van Lith video I did, how TCU, Hailey and TCU were overrated, not that impressed. And yet here we are. Here we are. Number 2 seed going really as far as they should go if you're going to look at the ratings and playing for a shot in the Final Four. But man, check this out. And actually, first, I want to go to Notre Dame because let me tell you something. This is wild. Your big three, right? They had a big three with their guards. When your big three does this, 3 of 19, Hannah Hidalgo, 0 of 3 from three. She did get to the line a lot, though, 9 of 12. Sonia Absolute Citron, 4 of 15, 0 of 3 from three. And Olivia Miles, 3 of 10 overall, and only 3 assists, which still led the team. That is not good. 10 of 44 from your big three. And to be fair, King was the only one that shot well, and she was a phenomenal 8 of 19, by the way, with 10 boards, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 8 and 9 from the field. But no one shot well. Right? Westbell was 3 of 9 and 1 of 3 from three. Koval was 0 for 4. I mean, Notre Dame was absolutely could not hit a damn thing. 22 of 69 under 32%, 3 of 15 from three, 20%. But let's take a look at Hailey Van Lith's numbers for TCU. 26 points, 10 of 21 from the field, perfect from the line, grabbed 9 rebounds, dished out 4 assists, had a block and a steal. Obviously, Sedona Prince also had a good game, 21 points on only 10 field goal attempts because she got to the line, dominated inside, 11 of 12 from the line. But this is not new. You know, we got to the end of the season where you're jockeying for position in the tournament and also, you know, with hopefully a good showing in your conference's tournament as well. So what has that meant for Hailey Van Lith? Well, how about this, folks? In the last 6 games, including, because this doesn't have it on here, including today, let me just scroll up a bit so we can see, right? So there's the last 5, but in the last 6, which have all been wins, by the way, including today, 29 of 31 from the free throw line. Yes, 29 of 31 from the free throw line, 39 of 77 from the field, just over 50% for Hailey Van Lith from the field in these last 6 games, all TCU victories. This has been an absolutely fantastic, fantastic season for TCU. Congrats to them for their program. Obviously, congratulations and a shout out to Hailey Van Lith. Had a lot of adversity from LSU. Got a lot of the blame for them de defending their championship by only getting to the Elite Eight or the Final Eight the next season. And then she transfers out to TCU, which as a program just really hasn't done much of anything in a long, long time. And here they are with a shot at playing in the Final Four when they go up against Texas. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know. I can tell you this, and we look at her line. If we look at her line, I'll go down to where her numbers are: 17.7 points a game, 5.5 assists, which is almost two more assists per game than last year's 3.6, which was her career high. Every single year, her assist number has edged up. 5.5 assists to only 2.9 turnovers. She's also grabbing 4.4 boards, 17.7 points, shooting 46% from the field. Her field goal percentage, her efficiency 52.5%, which is a college career high. And she played 5 seasons in college. 53.8% from two, which was also a career high by far. It was the first time higher than 40, the first time of at least 47% with the 53.8%. So Hailey Van Lith has gone to a team that just as a program has not done a lot, and she has been absolutely fantastic. And let's not forget, at the end of last season, with the way things went for LSU, no one, no one had Hailey Van Lith. No one was talking about her in terms of getting drafted and moving on to the NBA. To the NBA, she really did have a fantastic season. Moving on to the WNBA, I mean, maybe there were people like, oh, she'll get drafted in the second round, but who knows if she's going to make a team. And now the talk is, from what I'm seeing, and also at least from me, and it's going to depends on fit, obviously. And despite 13 teams, only 12 are drafting in the first round because the Aces don't have a pick because we know the Aces, the Aces like to break rules. But Hailey Van Lith to me now is a first round draft pick in the WNBA. That is a hell of a comeback story from where Hailey Van Lith was at this game coming up, at this same game coming up last year with that loss to Iowa. We all remember the shrug of the shoulders too, right? That got played a lot. And now here she is leading TCU into the Final Eight and most likely going to be a first round pick in the WNBA in a few weeks. So shout out TCU, shout out Hailey Van Lith. Mentally tough to come back from where she was last season. Went through a lot. Really proud of how she's responded and played for TCU. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And by the way, last question to you. Do you think they have a good shot at beating Texas and heading to the Final Four? That's my final question to you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it so much, and I will talk to you later.